Hey everybody, happy Friday. I don't think we announced it today, but we are going to do a giveaway like usual towards the end of this stream. So if you've been waiting or if you're just about to join, just stick to the end because we are doing a giveaway live today. It's going to be two again, so it's going to be one for Facebook users and one for YouTube users. So we're going to wait, though, to the end, like usual, to get everybody in and give everybody a fair chance. So give me a second. I got to turn you guys around, and we'll look at some fish. So these fish, we're going to look at some discus. They're looking really good. And these are actually the blue diamond discus. So let me see. Let me adjust you guys. Hey, Lynx. Happy Friday. Susan. How you guys doing? Miguel. Good to see you guys all. So, these are the blue diamond discus that we currently have up on the website. They're about 4 to 5 inches. And they're looking pretty good. So these are locally born and raised. So these were born here in Central Florida. These ones weren't actually bred on the farm. We do breed this color of the discus, but currently these specific fish are from another local breeder. Fishy Chick, happy Friday. Kim, good to see you. Jody, Davo. Yov says, good afternoon to all. So how's everybody doing today, guys? I am actually going to try something. I know we're upright. Typically, I go landscape. So I am going to swap the camera. I want to see if it adjusts how we want it. And it looks like it did. So that's pretty convenient. Let me know, guys, if the camera is a landscape for you. I know typically that is the preferred. That's the preferred way to watch most of these videos. Pakel, hello. All right, so yeah, we're hearing this is better. So good. Good to know. So it is nice that using this program, I can swap the orientation of the camera while filming. So that's pretty nice. So I do see some requests coming in, and we will definitely take requests and try to look at those. So Carly, if you can just take note of some of those and let me know in a few minutes, and we'll start to go look at some of those. In the meantime, guys, I want to talk about a few things, something we kind of got away from. Typically, every week, I like to go over the items that are going to be on our weekly sale. And last few weeks, I have forgotten to print out the paper to show you guys. So we are going to go look at a few of those fish and also a new arrival, which went on the website this morning. Some of you may have seen, depending on how closely you watched the website. And just some really interesting fish that we kind of had here a minute, and we actually forgot to post them, unfortunately. So they're new-ish, but they're definitely well established here. We had them here for a few weeks. So let's go ahead, guys. In the comments, let me know any requests you have. And in the meantime, we're going to go look at some fish. And also, I kind of want to get to know, guys, where's everybody from? It's interesting to see where everybody comes from. And let me know also where you're from and if you've ordered from us before, or if you're planning to order from us. And where did you hear about us if you're new? So go ahead and do all that in the comments for me, guys, and we're gonna go look at some fish. So all these fish that I'm about to show you are going to go live on sale today. So they're gonna be 50% off at 1 o'clock today. And we already passed the first tank. So this is a really cool one, guys. I really like these fish. They just really stand out. So here this week we're going to have the 3 packs of gold neon tetras on sale. So I'm a really big fan of the gold neon tetras. They just stand out. The bright white with the blue line really looks nice. These would look really, really good in a tank with black sand and a black background. They would just glow. So Doug says, greetings from the middle of Lake Erie, Walleye Fishing Week. Oh, that sounds really fun, Doug. Best of luck to you. Hopefully you catch some big walleye. It'd be nice if you caught one so big you had to drill a second hole to pull it through. So that's the first sale item of the week, are the green neon tetras. I'm sorry, the gold neon tetras. Let's see what next on the list. We have the assorted molly packages. So we'll go look at some of the mollies we have in stock in the warehouse. But this can be an assortment of any of the colors we offer on the website. So here's just a few of what you might get in the assorted. So we have some creamsicles, we have some Dalmatians, and we have some marble mollies. It looks like a gold dust molly there in the back. So if you ordered the assortment package, this is just some of what you could end up with. And this looks pretty typical, where you would get a lot of creamsicles, a lot of Dalmatian, marbles. So that will be on sale today. And then we have our zebra thorn nearite snails. So that's going to be in a 5-pack. So we're going to look at the tank, but it's not going to be a whole lot to look at because the snails are just going to be sitting there. But you can see all the snails in the tank. And up on the walls. Now, what I really like about the zebra thorns is that they have the thorns on them, and I really like their bright yellow color. Let's see if we can get. Trying to see if I can get the one of these in focus where you can see their thorns. So if you've never seen them before, they are a little bit of a smaller nearite snail. And they're very good at cleaning like green spot algae, diatoms, anything that kind of collects on your glass, they're really good at. So next on the list is going to be the green Wenty. So cryptocorean green Wenty. So down here, so this is the green Wenty. And that is for one plant. So one plant, we're going to have 15 of those available on sale at 50% off. And then finally, the assorted Mabuna packages. And that is the 1 to 2 inch size. So essentially any of the Mabuna that we carry, you could end up with in the assorted packages at the 1 to 2 inch size. So we'll go kind of scroll or browse through what we have on the Mabuna right now. Now the Mabuna sell very quickly, so sometimes this inventory can change very, very quickly as well. So right now we have some red OB zebras. We have the Uratus or the Malawi golden cichlids. We have the red zebras. And then you have your yellowtail ACI. Oh. See if I can get these guys to. Oh, they're all swimming up top. That is why. And even more yellowtail ACI. We have the Mason Reef Zebra, which I am a big fan of. Now these guys were probably just restocked. I can tell judging by how they're acting and trying to swim away. The Kenny eye can end up in one of those packages. And let's see what else we have for just small ones. Oh, here we go. I'm a big fan of these too, and you don't see them too often. These are the Zebra White Lab Lundu Island. So these are the white labs from Lundu Island. And I really like these guys. It's not that often you see like a very like white, bright white fish, unless it's albino. So I like that these guys are white, and then they have hints of blue with the black stripes, and they're all kind of hiding back there. So that's just what's going on with the Mabuna packages. That is just some of the fish you could receive, not all of them. So I lost a lot of your guys' comments. All I can see is the one I posted, so just give me a second. In the meantime, let's go look at the other thing I wanted to highlight today. So these are a fish that just got put on the website today. Now these fish are amazing. We did bring these in from another breeder, and we got them delivered here. So if you check on our website, you'll see their photo of their breeders. Now these are the golden peacock bass, or the 24 karat peacock bass. Now these guys are super, super yellow when they're mature and in breeding color. So if you're interested in peacock bass, I definitely recommend checking these guys out. For reference, these fish are like around 3 inches, and they're gonna need some space to grow. So if peacock bass, obviously large predatory fish, so they're gonna need space. And right now, these guys are trained on pellets, so they they're eating pellet food. They're eating bloodworms. Right now, we have not fed them any live food. That is your choice, though. From experience, once you give them live food, they're not. It's hard to get them to go back to eating just like a pellet, or as they get larger, maybe frozen dead fish. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna flip you guys for a second. I think I'm having an issue seeing comments because I'm on the side. So there we go. And now I'm gonna flip you back. So I'm sorry for this, but I just want to be able to see your comments. And that did the trick. All right. So Carly, if you could, I have not been able to keep up with all of the comments because I couldn't see them. So if you can give me some locations on some of the fish that people requested, we will look at that. Fishy Chick from Ohio, Kim in Arizona, Moses in New York, and ordered more than 10 times. Well, I really appreciate that. Christian in Kansas, Miguel in New York City, and Ali Sean. I see you all the time, Ali Sean, on these videos, and I didn't know. So it looks like you are from Pennsylvania. It's from Bucks County. So thank you for joining us. And Lotto Man is Nashville. So let's go look. Really quick though, guys. I wanted to highlight these. I don't know when we'll get them back in stock again, but we do have a limited number of these golden peacock, or the 24 karat peacock bass. And definitely worth it if you're into big fish and if you're into peacock bass. These guys look really good. Check our website for the photo to see how the parents of these fish look. And then I really wanted to show these guys. So these are the Lamprolongus congolensis. So they're all kind of hiding up here. And of course, there's a bad glare. And there's a few fish that aren't hiding. They're the dominant fish in this tank. But these guys actually are a lamprologus from the Congo River. It's pretty cool, not super common. So they are like a shell dweller, but they live in the Congo River system. Now they don't get too big, but from research it says that they are pretty aggressive towards con specific. So make sure if you're getting a tank of these, if you are getting, I would recommend getting a small group and having a large tank with lots of places for them to hide. Also, they really like good water flow. So obviously they are from a river, so like high oxygenation and just good water flow. Uh, so I haven't had a lot of experience with this fish other than the month or two we've had them. Probably like 2 months to 3 months we've had them here in the warehouse. Um, Overall, they've been very hardy. They are they're not too shy. They seem like they want to spawn in the show in the sales tank here, so I don't think they're overly hard to spawn. And overall, just super cool fish. And I highly recommend you check those out because not Lamprologus, you think Lake Tanganyika, you're not thinking of a Congo River type. Now you can see they kind of act like gobies, like they sit on the bottom. They're kind of like a Lamprologus and like a buffalo head cichlid if they like mixed. They have the same kind of temperament and attitude. Jody is from Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. Jody, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And we have Yo from New York, Long Island. So we have a lot of people up in New York that we have Mike, the owner, myself have met doing old shows in at Aquatic Experience and Queen. That was in right outside New York City. I'm blanking on the name, but that used to be really fun. So we met a lot of customers up in the Northeast around the New York area. So if we met you from there, a lot of good memories going to those shows and meeting you guys there. Fish fam, thanks for joining. John, happy Friday. Picked up your order yesterday. The fish were beautiful and healthy and very impressed. Well, thank you for the kind words, John. Really appreciate it. Um, if you if I miss saying hello to you, I'm sorry. We're very busy here, but we appreciate your order, and it's nice that you can come pick up the fish. All right, so I'm going to scroll down to the more recent comments. I'm really far behind. So, uh, Carly, please let me know on some locations on any requested fish. If here's some. So I'm going to show this on stage, guys. I'm on the screen. If it's too big, let me know and I will take it off of the screen. But this makes it easiest for me so I can go to the locations. The very first fish I see here that I am a huge fan of is the albino blue dolphin. So we'll walk over to them. Now, the albino blue dolphins are really nice, and I like them because they have like a purplish kind of tint to them. And I went to the wrong area, guys. Sorry about that. So, what I was saying was I really like them because of like the purplish blue tint they get in their bodies. So it's a nice kind of different colored albino. You get some nice hints of blue and purple underneath, and sometimes even kind of pink. So those guys. And then we have the. Oh, somebody wants to see the blue dolphins as well. So we'll go look at those. While we're over here, guys, I'm going to show one other fish just in this area. It's looking really good. So these are blue dolphins. They're looking at 3 to 4 inches. Sorry, guys, and realize I'm coming in and out with the comment on the screen there. So Chris asked a good questions. Will you get breeder packs in albino blue dolphins? Chris, that is a possibility, but the issue is that albino fish we cannot grow out in our ponds. So the way we grow out some of our larger fish is in our ponds, and that allows them to grow fast enough for us to have them readily available at those larger sizes. So the likelihood of us having breeding groups of anything albino is much slimmer than any other fish that is not albino. So most likely, no, not anytime soon, because we breed them out in the greenhouse and then we grow them out in a greenhouse. So they never get to go to a pond where they can grow really fast. All right. Let's see. Panda warus, no panda warus. And if there were some on a list, we would get them, but we haven't seen them available, unfortunately, because that is a very popular one, and we haven't seen them available in a while. Aaron, larger electric blue rams. So typically, Aaron, we don't carry the largest of the fish. Usually that means they're older. We like to get a nice, like average, like 1 to 2 inch size fish on the rams. That ensures that they're not too old. And also the smaller fish ship better. Obviously, we send a lot of larger fish, 3 to 4 inch fish, but on the rams, the smaller fish do tend to ship a lot better. So I am going to get back to the comment with all the locations because I don't know where all the... Okay. So let's go look at the next fish on the list, which is going to be the sulfur heads. And then we're going to look at the pit bull plecos. The pit bull plecos are a very underrated fish, guys. I've been taking care of them here in the warehouse for a few months now, and really wasn't impressed by them. Just they just kind of like a small little fish. There's not a lot of color, but over the last few weeks they've been, well, actually over the last few months they've been growing, and they have started to spawn, and it's really cool. They spawn a lot like a cory, and they keep laying eggs, and we have some fry growing out in the sales tank, so that's pretty exciting. And I'm looking for the sulfur heads, and I'm not seeing them where they're supposed to be. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you them. But so over here, we'll look at these Nagara flametails. Who keep hiding behind the plants. So the plants are super inconvenient for the live streams, but they play an important part for us in being able to stock these tanks with a lot of fish. Uh, they just kind of help break up aggression. So let's look at these pit bull plecos, and I'm gonna try to get some fry on screen for you guys. The fry are really small, but there are some on the glass, so we should be good to go. And I am going to take this off the screen for you guys. So, right here on the glass is a baby. It hatched out about 2 weeks ago. Let's see if I can keep it in focus. So that's a little pit bull pleco, about 2 weeks old. Now in the back, up on the silicone, you can see a couple adults. And then up closer here, we have some feeding on some algae wafers. Now you're not probably going to be able to see it, but oh, you can see right there. There's some fry right next to that algae wafer. So that's pretty exciting. I'm really excited about them. And over here, I had a badly timed water change. And in the back, on the silicone, right, I can't get it right there. So you can see all those fungused eggs. I did a water change yesterday, right as they must have been spawning, and none of the eggs got fertilized. So they fungused up overnight. So here's the other tank that we have. So that's a really nice fish, and I'm kind of sad I missed out on just how cool they were for so long. So, as usual, guys, I have misplaced the winning numbers for the contest today, so I'm gonna have to track those down. And while we do, we're gonna look at some fish. So these guys are some albino redhead tapajos. They're looking really nice. Down here we have some autocinculus eating away at some algae wafers I had fed earlier today. So these guys have been super popular. We only had 4 of them available at this size, the 4 to 5 inch size. But these are the albino threadfin acara, or the albino hecali. And this guy actually sold already, so he's going to be shipping out here shortly. All right, so let's go on an adventure, guys. We have to go find this. We have to go find this sheet so we can do the live stream, or so we can do the giveaway. So today's giveaway, we are going to do the same thing as last week. I believe it was the same thing. We're going to do another $50 store credit. So it's going to be a $50 store credit for our Facebook users and a $50 store credit for our YouTube viewers. So I'm going to start explaining I'm going to explain to you guys the rules if you haven't done this yet. So please, only one guess per person. So it's going to be a numbers game. So you're going to pick a number, and it's going to be one guess per person. If somebody guesses the same number as you, feel free to guess one more time. But if 2 people guess the same number, the person who guessed first will be the person who wins. So other than that, guys, that's basically the rules. One guess per person, and one winner from Facebook, one winner from YouTube. So I have 2 numbers here written down, and we're going to go. So today we're going to go through 1 through 300, same as last week. And go ahead and get your guesses in, guys. So we're gonna go look at some fish. I did see some requests on some fish, so I'm gonna go look at those. Guys, with this, if you do win, please note that we still ask that you meet our order minimum of $50 to ship. So if you win $50, you're gonna have to spend 100, and then you get the 50 off, and then we'll ship you. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna go look at the Nimbochromis linne. Another fish that I really like. I'm kind of attracted to the more subtle colored fish, the more natural looking fish. So here are the Nimbochromis linne. You can see here. You can't really see it on camera. Some of these guys are showing a good amount of blue, which are most likely going to be males. Let me back up just so you guys can get a reference of what we have in the tank. So there's what we have. And some of them have a good amount of blue hints to them, looking like young males. And these guys are like 2.5 inches. Earlier we did look at some Nagara Flametail. So I do see that. And then Electric Blue Ram. So we'll go look at those. And the Apistos. So good luck to everybody today who is entering our contest. As you can see here, we are busy, got a lot going on, cleaning, and we're actually preparing, guys. I haven't announced it yet, but we have a pretty large order coming in shortly of wild caught fish. So all of these tanks are currently this entire rack of 66 tanks we have emptied, and we're in the process of cleaning. So all of these tanks here, there's 66 of them. They're all empty and ready for wild caught fish. We're expecting a lot of fish. It's all going to be South Americans. All right, so here is what we have on the. They're all trying to hide in the back. So here's what we have on the electric blue rams. Their colors are looking really good. They're a good size, about 1.5 inches. So those look nice. And then we have the redneck apisto. So those were recently just moved. I'll see if I can find them because the location has not been adjusted yet. Here's another really interesting fish as we look for those redneck apistos. These are the red leporhinus or the Leporhinus bahiensis. And then on the front of this rack, these guys are looking really good. I want to show these really quick. These are the black belt cichlids. And they're looking like they want to spawn in this tank. They're really coloring up. As soon as I put the camera on them, though, they all backed up and kind of lost a lot of their color. So those are looking good. And then we had the red stripe earth eater. Now I'm gonna try to get these guys on camera. The issue is that I don't know if you can tell, the lights on this section are out. We're having an electric issue, just with the water and the humidity over time. There is one right here. Oh, he's all scared. The problem with not having the lights is the fish get a lot more skittish. So it's going to be hard to show them, unfortunately. So we're going to try this tank next door. They're all behind the plants. Yeah, so they're not going to cooperate. So we're going to go and look at something else. So the last fish we're going to look at are the Eureka peacocks. So I'm unsure. I did get a location from Carly, but that is for the smaller size. So let me see what we have for the larger ones. So here are some Eurekas at the larger size. All right, guys, it looks like you guys have some time to get your guesses in. So we are going to announce the winning numbers. And as I do, let's look at these Dragon Blood. Wow, these Dragon Bloods are looking good. So today's winning number is not going to be as easy to read. It's in pencil because I had to redo it. Or it's in pen, but so Facebook, the winning number is 65. Sorry for the chicken scratch. And YouTube is 289. And so, yeah, Facebook is 65. YouTube is 289. So Carly is going to look for those winners and announce it. Well, she does. We're going to keep looking at fish. I am going to get back to the comments and see if I can answer anything for you guys. Sometimes it gets a little crazy trying to keep up with you. Spinster, left-sided live bears. So we are breeding them, spinster sister. So the left-sided live bear, really nice fish. We're breeding them for a long time in our greenhouse, and because we had such a small number left, unfortunately, we ran into some issues over the years with overselling. So it took us a while to build back up, but we built our numbers back up and we started a new pond of them recently, and we still have a breeding group in the greenhouse. So hopefully soon we're going to have them available on the website. And it's been a long time coming because we kept running into issues with our breeder ponds. So things like the hurricane and just drastic cold affecting our outcome. So how about these guys? These are looking really good. These are the flavescent peacock. So this is just really good color on these guys. Susan, I'm not sure on how large those specific leporinas get that we were looking at earlier. So Carly's busy right now. She might not be able to answer your question, but I'm unsure on that. All right, so Carly did answer your question already. She said 8 to 10 inches, or I mean 10 to 11 inches. Oh yeah, guys. So I did see Carly answered a question about the new warehouse. New windows did just get put in. Well, we can we'll go look at that before we're completely done. And I'm still waiting on Carly to confirm the winners. If she did, I have not seen it. All right, next door we have the albino banga. So these are the albino yellow banga or the albino sunshines. Yeah, Carly is on top of things, guys. She's got it. So there is the winner from YouTube. So we got Jose Torres with 275, and the number was 289. So congratulations, Jose. And as Carly said, go ahead and email us at fish@imperialtropicals.com, and we will get you the discount code. So I do believe we're still waiting for the Facebook winner. Now let's go look at the new warehouse, guys, which is going to be a new breeding building for us and potentially some wholesale holding. So if you guys don't know, we do wholesale. So it is something that we've kind of struggled with a lot and keeping on top of wholesale and retail. So retail is our main go-to. But we are give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to disconnect from the Wi-Fi. All right, so I'm disconnected from the Wi-Fi now. We should be good. But you can see here, um, this is the building we were just in. This is a 10,000 square foot warehouse. And over here we have half the size. So this is the 5,000 square warehouse. You can see the nice new windows on there. I'm really excited to have some windows in the building. The building we were just in only has some skylights. So during the day when you're inside, you have no idea, like, unless it kind of gets dark, what the weather like is outside. And here is inside the building. So let's look out front here. We do have some very large windows here and over here. So it's going to be nice. We could be working. We can see outside. And it's going to benefit the fish because they're going to get the daily, from the window, they are going to get the daily kind of light cycle. And behind us, here's the building. And it is mostly empty. We're just storing a lot of boxes back there. And you can see here on the floor, all the wood. And underneath the wood is our drains. So you can see here we have drains, and all the water is going to drain out of the side of the building. So, oh, here we have one uncovered already. And you can see it goes out here, and the drain is going to get deeper as you go towards the outside of the building. So that's going to create a lot of water flow to just drain the water out quickly and efficiently. And back here is just some storage of our styrofoam and cardboard for our boxes. So it's pretty large. It's ready to go. It's insulated. We have lights hanging. All we have to do is get electric hooked up in this building and stands built, plumbing done, filtration done, and getting the fish in here. So we have a lot ahead of us, a lot of projects still to go, but it's getting there. It's really exciting to see. And I assume once we get inside of this building and we start building the racks, it's going to go really quick. We've built a lot of racks here. The crew here has built 90% of the racks in this warehouse, and they got it down to a science. So once we start building, it's going to go pretty quick. Ren, those were the UCISA variant. So that was a good question. Those are the UCISA. Yeah, Susan, that new building is gonna give us a lot more breeding space. So we're really excited to get that going. I'm trying to turn this around, guys. It is not cooperating. Maybe I have to do this. So I'm really liking using StreamYard to be able to live stream at both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. The only complaint I have is just getting to the point where I can seamlessly flip this camera back and forth. It takes a minute. It's a lot of clicks, and it's just a little. Just got to get used to it. So also it's hard to see all of your comments when I'm landscape. So if I miss your comments, I apologize. Luckily, we've got Carly in there answering questions. But it does make it hard for me to find like all your requests. But really quick, guys, I just want to show we're putting a lot of plants in stock right now. And before we go, I want to show just the planted tanks. We did a lot of work on them today because we got a pretty big shipment in, and the tanks are just looking really good. The plants are doing good. The CO2 is going. So let me turn you back around. It's going to again, of course. I'm going to get faster, I promise. So there you go. There you go. Okay, so we're just going to... we have Lugia Repens, a new plant for us. We got Bulbitis. It's not on the website yet, but it's going to be shortly. So that's a good hard water plant. It's really hardy. Doesn't need too much. We got some Crinum calamistratum. Really cool plant. Looks like we have one rose sword left in stock there. When I come down here, you're gonna see a more heavily planted tank. So we have potted jungle veil. We have jungle veil fruit that we're gonna use for low light combo. We have Anubias folia in the back. New plant for us. This is a sag top. I've been growing it out so we can get a nice photo of it. And then we have the Anubias Nana Petite in the back. So in the back of the tank here, we have a lot of Christmas moss. This tank is looking really good too. So we're gonna have over here Anubias Barteri. And then next door, we're gonna have right here is the dwarf hairgrass. And then the crypt flamingo, that's going to be the pink crypt. And then next to that, you have your Anubias Nana Golden. And then the crypt Tropica is that dark brown crypt. And then in the back, we have one green ocelot sword. And in the front, these guys are in recovery, and we're just trying to get them ready to sell. This is the Bucephalandra Deep Blue. All right, now down here we have Java Fern and some Red Tiger Lotus. The Red Tiger Lotus is looking really good. It's good size. And over here we have the Red Reuben Sword. Now this is new. We got this from a show. I don't think we're gonna add this to the website. But this is a cool plant. I just want to show it's Bacopa Salzmani, or purple Bacopa. In the back, and behind that we have variegated Scarlet Temple. Now those were all show plants. I don't know if we're going to carry those. Typically we don't carry higher light needing plants. And then we have the Bucephalandra Green Wavy. We have some melon swords. And this is Rotala indica. This is, or Rotala rotundifolia. This is bare root. And then we have in the back the potted Rotala. Up front here, we have the Nubius Nana. So I am seeing some, the videos low resolution. So give me a second, guys. I gotta reconnect to the Wi-Fi now that we're back in the building. All right, so hopefully, guys, hopefully this is going to clear up. Here's the last couple plants I want to show you guys before we get out of here today. So this is the corkscrew veil. We haven't had corkscrew veil in a really long time. What I really like about it is just the way it grows. So like a corkscrew, you can see the leaves are kind of twisted and contorted into each other. And then the Bucephalandra Brownie Ghost. And then in the back here, the last plant I want to show is the Ocelot Red Sword. So overall, we have a lot of plants in. We didn't even go over all of them. So here's another tank. We have Brazilian Pennywort, a little bit of blue hydro. You got your dark red Ludwigia, and the Wisteria. So that's just some of the plants we have in right now. So I probably missed the Facebook winner, guys, and I apologize for that. But I know Carly got it in the comments. So let me scroll really quick before we leave out of here. So do not want to not. Don't miss that. And if you are still here, guys, I apologize for the connection issues. Oh. So, Carly, can you announce the Facebook and YouTube winner in one comment so I can share it, just so everyone knows? I'd like to do that for everybody. And when we do that, we'll look at a couple more fish. Have the green spot blue eye. These are the 1 to 2 inch. And there are a couple 2 to 3s in this tank. That's 3 male right there. And we have, these are going to be 3 to 4 inch bleaker eye here. And these are also the green spot bleaker eye. So, guys, there's been some talk. Keep your eyes open if you're waiting for Geophagus speni. We have a nice stack of them here. They might be going on the website shortly. So, not 100%, but I'm fairly certain we got the breeders we needed, and these are a nice size. They're looking really good. So there's been some talks about putting these up. So there we go. So we have Luis Peroni with number 49 for YouTube, or for Facebook, and for YouTube it was Jose Torres. So congratulations to you guys both. Be sure to check out the website. I'm pretty sure we're going to put these up, and that is the Geophagus speni. And also, I want to highlight one last time the 24 karat Kelbari Peacock bass. So we have maybe 50 to 75. I'm unsure of how many exactly we ordered of these. And if you haven't, check the website just to see how nice these guys really end up looking, because the breeders look phenomenal. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I apologize for the connection issues. Thank you guys who stuck it out to the end. You kind of got a sneak peek at probably what I'm about to put up on the website within the next 30 minutes. And let me turn you around. So that's going to be it for today. And looking forward to seeing you guys next week, and hopefully see you See you guys.